You can take it away for the intro, James.
I will say hello and welcome to VanillaTV. This is ETF2L Season 12 powered by TT Esports Premiership Division playoffs between TCM-Gaming and Punchline. This is the second map. Punchline need to win this right now. I'm Admirable, joined by DJC with Boomeh on the stream. What's happening, DJC?
A lot of passive play from both teams here. Looks like Punchline are going to hold a soldier and a scout up top left. But TCM are not getting any aggression. Here comes the jump from Punchline, but tech gets insta-gived by hocz and hymzi. Rebeli will go down in exchange, and hocz is actually out of the fight right now, but Zebbosai is getting good aggression onto that roof. Punchline are backed out rather low. Flippy will go down, but so is Zebbosai. The problem is K3's not healing anyone. He's in very bad positioning right now, indeed, and he has to run away. Trying to find where plapla is. He wants to meet up with his medic on 2. But P has no idea where K3 is right now, so a little miscommunication there. K3 wants to go to last. They're rotating through upper lobby to hold here. They want to hold second. They're going to Uber on second if they have to, Admirable.
Yeah, they got Flippy sniping as well, but already kaidus is coming in on that left flank on the attacking perspective. Love that play, deny that lobby, don't let them block easily, but already Flippy hits the headshot and it forces that TCM Uber. The counter Uber comes straight in from K3, but already time on the point. They're not getting players out of the lobby and they're probably not going to block here. Tech goes down and already the Ubers have faded and Punchline are super low. They need to get out unless Flippy can make something happen. He needs to go absolutely huge here because it's 6 against 3. This is looking dire right now. Already kaidus coming in from the low side. They can't see him, but he's about to rain down huge damage. He's looking at him.
kaidus is spamming pipes out of the combo now. Flippy unfortunately stuck on sniper. Hocz will take down Flynn and K3 goes down as well. Just tech alive on top of the point, could not do it. It felt like there was a massive miscommunication by Punchline on second there as they Ubered and didn't block the point. But one lone soldier, I believe it was Tech, tried to run into second and got obliterated. And do you want to do baby mode casting today, Admirable? Do you want to pretend that we're in the Meet the Pyro video?
I don't know, man, but it looks like
middle here. Flynn is on the lower right now, spamming stickies and kaidus is trying to get aggressive on the left side.
Hold on, my testicles have descended. I think I'm going to be able to speak like a normal human being man right now. And a slower push from Punchline this time. Flynn coming huge with 2 picks onto those scouts. The stickies doing massive damage. And Zebo bombs in for K3 but only gets Flynn. But it's only Zebo who remains alive. Actually, that was hocz.
24 health as well, and is taken down by the pistol from plapla. That's a full wipe for TCM, losing only Flynn and CaptainHax in the process. There are 2 scout spawns for TCM. It looks like hymzi does want to get aggressive in this upper lobby. I think he really wants to force, but he's going to the cheese right now. He spots the medic. He's unseen. He's on to K3. Hits him with a nice first shot for about 70 damage, and K3 actually popped. What might be interesting to watch for the rest of this game, Admirable, is if K3 has a bit of an itchy trigger finger after dropping that Uber inside spawn on Granary.
Yeah, I've got no problem, you know, with that early Uber, because it's always what happens after the Uber charge that really defines how an engagement goes. I mean, if you pop Uber first and the other guys feel that they have an advantage and push off that and you're ready for them, you can really turn that over quite easily. And it really comes down to if you get any frags on the flanks or how much damage you do initially. I'm never too worried about popping that Uber off. I just want to stay alive, DGC, and that's probably a big difference between North America and TF2. We're always looking at these Uber advantages thinking why aren't teams pushing, but I guess generally Europeans play that sort of slower style. They want to have a big advantage or sort of deploy a trap before they move in, but right now we just see a stalemate. Nothing too exciting going on here, DJC.
Yeah, since TCM have the heavy, I would love to see Flippy go in and just suicide. It's not like TCM are going to push off of a scout play, scout pick, excuse me, and Flippy could come up on sniper and do a lot of work here. There's some nice angles he can exploit, especially since that heavy is just sitting out in the open on top of the point. We do see a soldier holding the hut for TCM, that would be Zebbosai. kaidus is watching from that drop-down tunnel. He has a clever sticky trap inside the drop-down, but he's forced to dead it. Uber's popped very early. Looks like kaidus and Flynn are going to have some solo Ubers here. Zebbosai and CaptainHax, both roamers, are down, but that shouldn't impact too greatly the fight. Punchline do have a scout, and that's Flippy, and he takes down hymzi. This could be the point where Punchline push in. kaidus is holding Flynn. It's a 1v1 on the side. Byte does come to kaidus and heals him up, though. Flippy goes down to a combination of the heavy and a soldier. And they're just running players at the heavy. That's not what you want to do. The heavy does go down, but it costs so much to get it. K3 and CaptainHax are alive, but they are back on second on the lower, retreating. TCM looks like they want to push over this, but they're going to take a while to get there. Byte is on the lower, kaidus on the upper. Byte not healing anyone. They do make it to the point, but Punchline could easily contest this, especially with Flippy on Sniper at the moment.
you know what, this is the sort of engagement as Punchline I'd like to sort of bring TCM into, because it looked like they had an advantage, but really those spawns were coming in so fast, and with that threat of Flippy, it's dangerous, but this scout has just come in totally undetected, takes out Flynn, it's hymzi, just runs around
Soldier
the corner.
onto the medic, byte is forced on the ramp, huge play by Tech. Didn't even see where he jumped from, he covered so much ground, hit 2 direct rockets it looked like, from long range, and made that uber happen. But Flippy is up on middle with a scout and the medic. They have 98%, as soon as they get spawns they can test this, they do pop, Flippy goes down though. Not really too important to lose your sniper there, but it looks like kaidus right now is in the window. He's at the forward respawn, but he is spotted by the soldier. kaidus on very low health up in that sawmill area, and a scout is below him right now. Doesn't realize he's up there. The soldier is spamming him. kaidus goes down finally to plapla, who notices him now. It's 3v3. There's a scout up for Punchline, whereas it's both soldiers on the other side. Some nice roof play here. Zebbosai is very weak, but everyone's out of position. K3 especially. Oh, hocz with a nice pick onto K3, but that was very poor positioning. K3 separated from his soldier and scout. They were in fact as far away as they could be from each other, and it made a huge hole for hocz. Byte does go down in the ensuing melee to plapla, so the Uber will be roughly even here, Admirable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying that this is Punchline's plan, but they sort of show these like almost free frags for TCM, and they all jump at it. They're like, oh, I gotta get this. But if hocz had just stayed with Byte, they would have still got the middle point there, and they wouldn't have sort of lost their position and lost their medic there. And now it's Punchline who have nice spawns here and coming in, and it looks like they're going to be able to hold on to middle without a problem. But I'm not, maybe TCM being a little over eager, that's what I'm getting at DJC. Someone always has to take responsibility for Byte, I feel, and that's hocz as the pocket soldier. We've cast it quite a few TCM games, and that's something I see time and time again, that Byte is often left exposed. I guess they want to get the frags or whatever, but like at what cost? And they didn't really gain or lose much there. We're back to a stalemate, but that could be something that has an effect on the overall scoreline of this game. But we do see Punchline trying to work through the right side and the defender's perspective. kaidus as well positioned to deal with this, so is hocz. And all TCM need to make sure they do is not lose anyone on the flanks as this goes on, because we saw Punchline do a strong commitment to the flanks on their last push on to CP5, but the Ubers are coming in here and no one's taking any damage at all. And oh, nice jump behind here from CaptainHax. He's going to try and make something happen. Flynn gets Zebo, and now this is a cat amongst the pigeons. TCM aren't sure exactly what to do. Scout runs in to challenge CaptainHax, and he gets destroyed. Great play from Punchline here, totally taking them apart. This is beautiful.
It's just Byte alive, and he's trying to escape from the... He's trying to escape through the lower. Byte shooting those crossbows at the soldier, but he's going to get taken down here, but he tries to go for that uber sauce. Cap to Punchline. And that was a very clever play. I mean, the Ubers were exactly even. I think they even multi-Ubered the exact amount of times that that soldier just got in behind for so many people to look at him. kaidus overextended a bit even, I felt like there. Got a bit separated from his combo, especially from the heal. But we will take over another middle here as kaidus is just going through the sawmill into middle, getting aggressive on the point as Flynn is still sitting rather far back. Not too much damage coming out from either of them at the moment. And here we see the double soldier bomb, the synchronous bomb. Someone got air shot. Looks like hocz, as hocz got launched into the window room, and Byte goes down to Tech. Meanwhile, kaidus down as well, as Tech is just cleaning up with 3 frags right now. It's just one player alive. It will be hocz sitting in the sawmill here, and he gets taken down to a rather nonchalant scattergun shot from Flippy.
Tech is playing a monstrous game right now. He always seems to be there and alive at the right times. CaptainHax has been making some really smart plays. We saw him just cut through that TCM defense on that last stalemate, but it's Tech who is getting all the points, getting all the frags, and I'm really impressed by him. He is, of course, an up-and-comer, definitely a breakthrough season for him. Big MGE player, maybe the French Mike, some would say. And he is really coming into his own, showing what he can do in this map. And there's a scout dancing in on that high wooden fence, gets the force. It's hymzi. Who else? Runs in and making shit happen right here. We got Rebeli on heavy, so any push here might be ill-advised. They're going to take the lobby at least, so they can't deny.
Oh, the heavy out of drop down? Is that what I just saw? I have no idea what just happened, yeah, but Rebeli comes in and takes down Flynn and K3. That's the demo medic down, and Byte on 90% Uber. Big plays from Rebeli. There is a soldier in the upper lobby. That Zebbosai gets taken out by some combined rockets. kaidus no longer willing to push. They want to get some reinforcements. hymzi is in the lobby with his demo medic. Looking for Punchline's positioning here. They're all holding on the low, pretty far back. Nobody can really get aggressive onto them, so if TCM try to push here, they're going to have a tough time getting to K3. In fact, that soldier jumps away instantly. Hymzi can't even chase. K3 just backing up instantly. And a double backhand flippy and plapla. What in the world just happened? How? Ugh. Well, that's another round of Punchline, and it's 2-1. They apparently went lower, thanks to Crouton for pointing that out. And nobody from TCM went lower, nobody spotted it. That's a big mistake from Team Cooler Master right there.
Oh, they're not Team Cooler Master anymore. That abbreviation, an acronym, stands for nothing. It's just TCM. Don't talk about Cooler Master, DDC, but we're back on middle here.
Well, we do see these scouts up top for Punchline right now. In fact, Plapla's getting aggressive onto Zebbosai. Flippy coming in to clean him up. hocz, Zebbosai, hymzi down in quick succession. What is happening? TCM are getting annihilated in the team fight so far. It's just Rebeli up on 90 health. They're having a lot of difficulty hitting him, but he will go down. That's a wipe, and Tech is the only trade for Punchline. Admirable, fill me in, man. What is TCM doing so wrong here?
I think they've just lost the confidence right here. They were trying to be playmakers on that last middle. Before that one, they sent in the 2 bombing soldiers, but Punchline were just waiting for it, and this time they tried to stay a little bit back, but they just got bomb rushed. 2 scouts, 2 soldiers in the face, and Flynn pushing across the point there. They didn't know what hit them, man. That was a sledgehammer from the French.
Rebeli's coming up heavy, but he's going to be into the fight late. He's not going to have any heals, but nobody even realizes he's there yet. They do get byte instantly with some nice bombing from CaptainHax, but hymzi takes down Flippy, and hocz takes down CaptainHax. That's Flynn down as well. It's just Tech and K3 against a soldier and a demo. Tech is doing good damage, but he gets taken out by hocz, who's bombing in. K3 just kind of throwing uber saws errantly and goes down to hocz. Byte will spawn. That'll work out to about a 10-second uber advantage, but Flippy is on sniper once again lower, watching that ramp room. Has his dot lined up with the train right now. Wants to deny any TCM aggression here, but they have the heavy. I think they're just content to hold last.
Well, TCM are sort of showing themselves in the lobby here. They want to go for it. They're not even going to use that uber advantage, but already hymzi goes down, and that should put the brakes on this push. Without that scout there to cap and Rebeli playing heavy, that is a much less capping power, and they are going to back off here, but I'm sure they want to hold quite close because they're so aware of that sniper now, obviously identifying himself to them with that headshot. And we do see Zebbosai playing close on the rock here. I like that positioning. Good spot to deny the sniper because he can't pick you, and it's a hard place to take spam from unless maybe the demos challenges you there. And right now we do see Rebeli just sticking with that heavy. He really loves it, but I haven't really seen him make any clutch heavy plays. He seems to get, well, obviously apart from that drop down heavy pick onto the medic, but over the last 2 maps,
that's not quite what we mean by clutch. Yeah, they're not like, this is what I mentioned in the prior cast about TCM. They have the heavy, but they never really get the heals on him. The thing with the heavy is you need him at 450 to be effective, because that means he's going to soak up so much fire. You even need to keep heals on him. And TCM often just kind of let the heavy exist. They're like, oh, there's a heavy, he'll get focused anyway, no point healing him. I mean, you can give him 150 more health, and you can keep healing him, make him eat up every sticky, every rocket from both soldiers. We do see Flippy trying to peek here, but Zebbosai in that good position that you mentioned will deny him. Flippy's going to have to get creative if he wants a headshot here. They're going to have someone open the right door for him, I do believe, or just wait for someone to peek here. Yeah, they are peeking on the right door, but there are stickies. Kaidus dets them. Flippy with still no angle. Zebbosai peeking though. Nothing gonna happen.
Byte is really exposed right now. He's really exposed to the bomb, and he's playing low and he's playing against the wall. If someone wants to come in from that right side, maybe up high, they could get the force off, but it's Punchline who uber first. With Rebeli playing so close, they need to get out here. This push is a failure, and there's a back cap on. They need to deal with that. They're coming back right now.
But the cap is started by CaptainHax. Everyone for TCM goes back, and hymzi goes down. There's also a soldier last, and he takes down Byte. Big play from Tech. Oh wow, and he continues having just a great game. That's, I think, his 4th pick on Byte this game, and he had tons of clutch plays last time. Considering the fact that everyone for TCM was up there except for hymzi, I have no real idea how he was able to get in deep enough to kill Byte there. But that's a huge mistake for TCM.
Especially with the heavy, like, even in that position right there, Rebeli got the force off, well done, but like, what can he do? He's so slow, and even if he pushes into the lobby, there's just like all these corners and walls. It's so easy to just hide from the heavy. He's not effective at pushing out, and I really wish...
With a big counter snipe on a Flippy, yeah.
I wish they would just stop using the heavy, man. I can't see it being successful here.
Uber is popped so early through lower, some juggles coming out here onto the soldier. They in fact multi everyone. hocz will go down quickly, Byte trying to get some uber saws to get that uber up. There's a soldier fighting on point. Kaidus is getting good spam onto him, but the heavy comes into the fight late. Gets focused down by Plapla and Tech. There's a scout and a demo man up. The scout for Punchline right now is shooting Kaidus. Kaidus not in any position to defend the point, and that will make it 3-1 here. Some nice work pushing last there, especially from Plapla. I think he got a 3 kill. Very well played by him.
Yeah, and Tech, again, he's just so solid, man. He doesn't get flustered, even those situations where it looks ropey. And a heavy comes in on the flank, you're like, shit! But he just doesn't miss rockets, man. He is beast in here, big damage. I'd love to see his numbers. But we do see an interesting play from kaidus here, coming from that kitchen side. He's trying to lob stickies over on
Scouts
Flynn.
onto him instantly, but kaidus hits a nice pipe to take Plapla down. Flynn goes down as well, Rebeli rushing him. The health is pretty poor on TCM right now. They do get 3 picks, so Punchline really can't contest this. A soldier gets caught out there as hocz and kaidus combine to kill him. There's a scout rushing upper. kaidus is getting good spam into the valley here. That scout wants to plus forward onto K3. Flippy's so weak, he gets taken down. They're still pushing to last. K3 on 100 health. Soldier in as well. My voice is losing itself. K3 will go down. hymzi and hocz die in the exchange. Well, that's exactly what they wanted. Byte only on 70% Uber though, and he's disconnected from his team briefly. They will get the cap, well, TCM, but there's a scout going for play. Soldier in as well. That is Tech. He gets air shot, and Rebeli finishes him off. A Tech going for another clutch play, but kaidus hits a pipe and Rebeli with a nice little 3 damage plink from across the map. There is a sentry going up on last from Flippy in that little pit underneath the hut, the house, the shed, whatever you want to call it. It will shoot at the Uber as they come in. Multis 3 times, does Byte, flashes everyone to get through. They get good cap time. There's even a soldier on point, but the heavy comes out for a Punchline. Soldier and scout trying to focus down this heavy. They're around a corner. They're just juking out of his range. And some good focus firing there will take down Plapla and K3 and take the round for TCM to make it 3-2 with 13 minutes left.
Yeah, TCM really going strong there. I guess just putting them out of their comfort zone a little bit there. Punchline weren't exactly sure where kaidus was, and no one was covering Flynn on middle. hymzi just was able to run straight into his face. And right now, I can't even find kaidus. Yeah, he's come from the same side again. He's come from that kitchen side. He's firing those stickies and blind, but he's getting challenged now. Flynn is trying to force him out, and Byte isn't healing anybody but kaidus right now. This is allowing Punchline to move forward, but TCM get 2 flags, 3 flags.
kaidus with 2 nice pipes onto Tech, and CaptainHax takes the soldiers down, but Byte's not healing. Byte's in fact really weak, disconnected from his team. Plapla will go down. It's just Flynn and K3 right now. Flynn is disconnected from his medic as well, and he's getting chased lower by Scout. He does have the health pack. But this is some nice pistol work from Rebeli to take down Flynn. K3's alive at 85%. Wow, despite the fact that no heals really got to TCM there, they turned that fight around. kaidus hitting some huge pills to take down CaptainHax and Tech.
Yeah, like pushing straight into that sort of confined area of the kitchen is not really the right move. I don't know, but if Flynn could just sort of deny kaidus the chance of coming out, and Punchline could deal with the rest of those players, I don't really feel it's that strong a tactic. It's just the fact it's probably something they haven't seen before, DJC.
Yeah, we do see the aggression from TCM coming in lower here. There's a scout, that's Plapla, dancing around, gets into the sawmill, fighting a scout. Oh, Tech comes in to clean up Rebeli. The Ubers are both popped here. Nothing really happening with them though. In fact, hymzi goes down as well. Both scouts down for Punchline, and Byte is trapped out. He's underneath the Christmas tree right now. And there are no presents for him there. He unwrapped a big sticky bomb right in his face. Flynn takes him down, and Flippy's in fact sniper for this middle push. Both scouts are spawning right now. Looks like we do have the sniper coming up for Rebeli. Looks like he's going to post up in that upper balcony area underneath the drop down. Punchline on 50% Uber. Byte does get the forward spawn on 10% right now.
Well, that's what you get for not believing in Jesus Christ, DJC. No Christmas present for you under that Christmas tree. And our Lord and Saviour was not there for Byte as Punchline pushed through the flanks.
Plapla does go down though, and they don't have another scout because Flippy is on sniper. Zebbosai will go down, but there's a scout getting onto CaptainHax here. He will be taken down, but a big headshot by Flippy onto him. It's Byte, hocz, and Rebeli versus 4 players for Punchline. There is a sniper on each side. Where is Rebeli posted up right now? The Uber is popped, and Flippy with a headshot on Rebeli. No sniper at all. Byte on 50 health, taken down by Flynn. A big round from Flynn here. He's gotten some very clutch pick. 2 onto Byte. Tech is still in last. Nobody realizes he's there. Tech is trying to go into kaidus, but kaidus gets headshot by Flippy, so it doesn't even matter. Nice shotgun work, takes down Zebbosai. It's just hymzi. There are 2 spawns coming. Rebeli on heavy, Byte on medic. Punchline looks like they want to get in here. They are focusing down the scout. Flippy is still on sniper, but the scout takes down Flynn. Very poor from Punchline there to let Flynn die.
What's Byte doing? Byte runs around the corner, gets an Uber saw, and then runs out again. Something crazy's going on here.
And then gets taken down. I didn't see it, so I have no idea what happened, but I guess Byte just gave his own little present to TC.
Ran round the corner, ran into the sniper. Maybe the call came in that he was low, but there was a soldier there not too far away. He was able to juggle him and finish him off, but I have no idea what that decision was all about. I would love to hear the comms on that one.
I am messaging kaidus as soon as this ends to ask what the hell just happened. Uber is popped from Punchline here. They get one soldier onto the point. Byte is isolated. He's behind the truck. There's no heals. They're focusing down the heavy right now. The heavy's still alive though, 100 health. He whirls around and takes down that last soldier hiding, and that was a very clutch defense from TCM. The heals are very, very, very bad. Very low health for everyone on TCM. Only one health pack here as well. Punchline could come in and contest this very easily, especially now that they have their medic up, and there's a headshot onto Zebbosai. There's a demo that's kaidus holding lower. He jumps away as they take the point with hymzi getting the cap time.
DGC, actually we just don't understand the meta game, because Byte comes out on top right there after that attempt at Uber saw. I guess he wanted to change the Uber advantage up, but he went down and beat it in that Punchline push, which totally failed. And I'm sure Byte is sitting with a big smile on his face now, as they are still in contention for this game. One round in it is 3-2 right now with 8 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. TCM with the Uber advantage. No, Ubers are equal even, DGC.
Flippy at this point is just running perma sniper, and TCM have a heavy up. I think TCM want to try and milk this clock a little, just to like hold the really passive defense on 2, make Punchline push into them, but I'm not sure if that's the best strat considering there's only about 8.5 minutes left, and TCM are down the round. Zebbosai is getting aggressive into the sawmill here, but nobody from Punchline are there. Nobody can get to him. Zebbosai is sitting up there. Gets taken down by some stickies and some rockets that will hurt TCM's ability to defend it. Looks like Punchline want to push. They've discovered the heavy, and that's not a good discovery. That is not a good archaeological find. They are forced to back up here, but the heavy is just kind of waddling in the middle. There is a sniper still, so Rebeli has to run away. Instantly Tech went in for a play, but is taken down. Plapla is behind though, and Rebeli goes down. The heavy is down for TCM, and Zebbosai still late into the fight. hymzi down as well. No flank right now for TCM. Punchline could abuse this if they had a second scout instead of a sniper. kaidus is overextended right now, but he's just baiting. Zebbosai bombs in and takes down CaptainHax. There is a scout onto kaidus. Plapla with the huge pick. Byte is back in lobby right now with both of his soldiers, and a big headshot on Byte! Flippy out of the window onto TCM. Byte will give his team a full Uber advantage. There is a soldier going into fourth. Zebbosai cannot do it.
Scout below as well. He hasn't been spotted. There's a scout waiting here underneath him. He goes for the pick onto the plapla.
Gets him down to 7 HP, but is that really enough? Is that enough? He tries to take down Flippy as well, but Flippy finishes him off with the SMG. We see full Uber for Punchline. They need to push right now and win this game. Are they
seen
even
this before,
trying
DJC.
to go? Yeah,
the last round, full Uber advantage didn't work out for them. What can they do this time? Who are the targets they need to take out here? Is it the heavy? Is it kaidus?
They need to take down the heavy and kaidus. They're getting into on kaidus right now, but kaidus jumps into spawn. He's so low. The heavy's coming out on the left right now. He's getting healed up by the medic, but there's 2 soldiers on point. This is the exact same thing that Punchline did last time. They just ran to the point and let players die. And Byte stays alive here. K3 is alive. He's running away lower, but another fail push from Punchline. They focus so much on pressuring the point that they couldn't do anything, and hymzi does come in and clean up K3, not taking any damage at all, really. kaidus does have some stickies in lower.
This reminds me of that TCM Infused game where we just saw the teams again and again try and commit so many players to the point to cap, when they probably just should have taken up a smarter position, like denied the spawn doors or maybe the height advantage. I don't know, but twice Punchline have done it in a row, and I hope they won't do it for a third time. But we are back on middle here. hymzi goes down. Who would have thought it? hymzi first to die. TJC, I don't know. My word's just been turned upside down, but Uber advantage
Flippy
here for
shooting
TCM.
lower, hits a nice headshot on that soldier. I do believe the Uber's pop. Flippy's in a very poor position to be sniping from as he's in the enemy team sawmill, but I don't think anyone knows he's there. Byte gets headshot running at Flippy with his crossbow out. Big shot by Flippy. And that could turn this fight around as there are heals up for Punchline. Zebbosai is in on the medic, but he gets around the corner and gets needled down. Tech will go down trying to get aggressive. Flippy goes down as well. There's a scout, a demo, and a soldier along with that medic for Punchline, and Byte is just spawned, but the heavy is still alive and kicking. Gets taken down by the focus fire there.
Playing that Roman heavy in the flanks there, didn't manage to get much down. Maybe that's going to break through eventually, but not that time.
Aggression from Flynn gets good damage on a Byte, but he's taken down by a nice sticky trap on the crates there from kaidus. Nice thought put into that by Flynn, but that does give TCM the opportunity to defend this point if they want to. kaidus in aggressive, forces the Uber, but he gets taken on by CaptainHax. Plapla in on Byte from behind, another opportunity for Punchline to push last, and Byte goes down in the lobby. They have to do something to change that. Byte has died too many times in this situation. There's a soldier getting aggressive in lobby, and hocz will go down. Spawns are coming in 4 seconds for TCM. They do have the heavy up, but it's just a heavy and a low health scout right now.
Oh, K3 is screwed here, but the back cap is on Rebeli. Too fat, too slow. That's 4-2 right there, DJC.
Yeah, and with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left, TCM are going to have to take a quick round here to try and draw this even. Looks like they're going to run their standard lineup to mid. I wanted to see the heavy to mid Admirable. I was begging for it in my mind. We do see kaidus go the window route and come through the window room route and come onto the lower ramp here. Byte now into middle. Looks like both teams are connected with some passive play, but both scouts getting aggressive through TCM. Zebbosai bombs in here, takes down Tech, Flippy, Flynn, K3 down, everybody down off of that huge bomb by Zebbosai. It's nobody alive for Punchline, only Zebbosai and Rebeli down. There is a full Uber advantage for TCM in the works here, Admirable, but we've seen so far that has not been safe in the face of Flippy and Tech. Byte is in fact in upper lobby right now with his demo man. This could hurt them badly if Punchline get their spawns. They're all spawning right now. Byte not in the best of positions. He does have kaidus.
There's a soldier coming lower though. Ooh, Tech just gets denied there by the other TCM soldier, but that could have been dangerous right there with this sort of aggressive sticky play. But it looks like double sentry or double engineer going to power up at level 3 sentry on last, and it'll be interesting to see how TCM deal with this. Obviously Punchline need to sort of play close to that center if they want to make it effective. If they have too many players on that right side, that might just be entry frags for TCM.
Early Uber, no idea the sentry's there. It's now firing. They realize it's there, but everyone from Punchline is safe. They whirl around and shoot everything at that sentry. Zebbosai and Rebeli down though. Tech the only trade. Everyone alive still, and Byte goes down. kaidus is above the point though, getting juggled by these scouts. They're gonna flapla, and just to cap it off, K3 gets an Uber saw onto hymzi. Big play there, gets his Uber, pops it, and Punchline are going to push out here, try and cap 2. There are 3 up. Zebbosai will have heals. I would expect him to get really aggressive here. He's coming in through the lower. Does the NG on 2 have a sentry up right now? No. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's built it behind that hut. Level 1. Getting some good shotgun work under Rebeli as well. Zebbosai's bombing in here. This sentry, if they get a little aggressive here, could ruin everything for TCM. Flippy goes down, but Byte goes down to the flank by plapla as well. 3 alive for each side.
Doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, 3 alive for each side.
kaidus spins in high, onto K3, gets him with the pipe. Oh.
Air shot by Tech onto hocz as well. It's just Zebbosai, 50 health on him. He's shotgunning away. He's begging that he can survive, but Tech will take him down. There's only 2.5 minutes left, and TCM are going to have to go absolutely huge here in the closing minutes if they want to draw this to a golden cap, but I believe they're capable. I just don't know if they're in position right now to do it. Rebeli gets taken down. That hurts your chances, but I think Rebeli wanted to hide and go for the back cap. Try and give us a nice little double back cap round to give TCM their 3rd round. There's 2 minutes left right now. TCM just now getting to middle. They're at 40% Uber. They need to get healed up and push right away. Rebeli does get the spawn, so they are not disadvantaged on their numbers at the lead.
He spawns a scout as well. He must mean business now. No more of
Crits
this
on
heavy
Byte as
tomfoolery.
well, as these STV is pointing out. He's at 70% crit, but Punchline are so close to Uber as well at 70%, and they're sitting in a relatively safe position. And they will have a spot on his crits now. There's a soldier on Byte. Tech is taken down, but he has to know that's a crit. Punchline are on 90%, and they're already out to last. Looks like the Crits Creek play will not go quite as well as
they're coming in lower already. It's popped off.
It's popped, but kaidus doesn't know where anyone is. He shoots it at the medic, but he pops. And good multiing here from K3. Flynn will go down, but he takes kaidus with him.
Zebo's a ninja here. He's up on the roof of the point right now, and there is another player on that right side. It's hymzi. He's coming in the flank. Meat shots the heavy. They need to get on that point right now. But meanwhile, the combo's
TCM
coming in.
converging on the point. The scout and the soldier focusing targets, but K3 has his Uber side out, and he's just pushing everyone back. He gets taken down. But that will be the death of hocz. The scout is on point, and they don't even block it, but that is 4-3. With 55 seconds left in the game, do you think that is even enough time to cap all 3 points of Snakewater?
It is absolutely enough time. Pretty sure I remember reading a comment from hocz or somebody about how fast this map actually is. Even though you've got these wide open spaces that can be difficult against snipers, the actual cap timers themselves are pretty speedy, I think. Maybe somebody will correct me there, but I want to believe DDC.
Go huge for the last 30 seconds. We see some good aggression here coming out from the TCM scouts. Rebeli and hymzi trying to get aggressive around the point. Zebbosai jumps into the window room and gets taken down instantly by CaptainHax. hocz will make a nice pick onto the demo man. Flynn is dead. But with Rebeli, kaidus, and now Byte down, that should seal it, and TCM will lose in the closing moments here. Could not pull off the miracle roll to draw this even, and we will see a 3rd map, Admirable.
Yeah, that was really nothing too subtle about that attempt right there from TCM, bombing everybody in to try and make something happen, but we even saw in the previous medals that Punchline are ready for that super aggression. They have good cover on their medic, to be honest. And it's got to be 4-3. There we go. The timer runs out. Nice job from Punchline. We are going to map 3 DGC. Hit me up with your man of the map for Snakewater.
My man on the map, I don't know whether to give it to Flippy, Plapla, or Tech. All three were huge. I think I'm going to give it to Tech because he made so many huge plays onto Byte just time and time again. It seemed like he was unstoppable in saving the round after Punchline had a bad Uber. So I have to go with Tech.
I'm going to give it to, I suppose my last man on the map was a bit of a troll as well, so I'll keep going. I'm going to give this one to Rebeli. You know, for his perseverance, he went heavy and he stuck at it, man. He wasn't prepared to run that heavy out of first onto second. And it mightn't have worked for him, but I think every time he fails, he gains something, he loses. So I'm expecting to see big heavy plays from Rebeli on the third map as we move forward to Gullywash DGC. So I'll wrap it up for the VODs, hoping the stream is still alive here. But this has been VanillaTV ETF2L Season 12, powered by TT Esports Premier Division.